Hello, this is a very special invitation. I invite you to enter the world of object-driven marketing, which is at the same time a breakthrough, an upgrade, but also a back to basics. I want to tell in a few minutes the history of this in order to make it reasonable, understandable, and predictable. We began in 1976, almost 40 years ago, with a research in complex problems in complexity sciences, where marketing is a paradigmatic example of complexity, because by definition, in communication, in influence, people influence while they are being influenced. I would like to begin by acknowledging all those companies who believed in us in the early times when this began. Now it's easy because now it's finished. It's all complete and reasonable and understandable and provable. But at the beginning, these companies that helped us to develop this technology took some risks, although the results were extraordinary. In no case the results of increase in sales in marketing were below 30%. This is the merit of all those who participated in the projects, and it is the merit of the technology that was developed. Object-driven marketing is based on the unity theory and on the discovery of the roots of human intelligence. What we discovered is that the mind of humans works by objects, meaning we have objects in our mind which we can call concepts that allow us to recognize reality and define the patterns how to deal with external influences. This discovery allowed emulating nature, because the same objects that are in mind are also in nature. The human body is integrated by objects. The organs are objects, the proteins are objects, and there are objects in every complex system. Our hypothesis was that if you can manage the objects, you can influence people in a way that, using an adequate segmentation, allows people to decide freely what to buy, how to buy, and when to buy. But at the same time, it allows catalyzing buying processes, and that is what object-driven marketing is about. Object-driven marketing uses different types of objects that were developed in order to emulate the organization of a buying process. We found and developed commercial objects to sell ideas, semantic objects to install ideas in the mind of people, semiotic objects to guide the processes, and structurally we defined driving objects that drive the processes to produce results, catalyzing processes which catalyze, accelerate processes, gravitational objects that sustain the activity, the marketing activity, and at the same time it was necessary to develop inhibiting objects in order to define the place, the marketplace where to play, and entropy inhibiting objects in order to avoid that the energy is lost and one loses clients. This was an enormously successful process that was developed step by step in multiple markets. Consider we have now the scenarios of 70 countries of the world in order to be able to influence according to the characteristic of the lifestyles of each country. And we have developed the conceptual structure of 42 main markets which represent 80% of the world revenue. All these backgrounds allows us to define prototypers to begin to install an object-driven marketing process that produces results from the first day on, using all the power the companies, the brands, the products have. This is not a revolution. This is a back to basic in terms of organizing using objects, which minimizes the cost of the necessary energy and maximizes results. We invite you to access the information on this, and considering that this is a functional approach that is based on having real and true information of the segments that integrate a market. In object-driven marketing, each segment is a universe, and not a universe is divided into segments. And each segment needs different objects that might be in common, have some of them in common with other segments, but some of them have to be specific. Therefore, the Unicist segmentation model, which includes functional segmentation, psychological segmentation, conceptual segmentation, and lifestyle segmentation, allows building customer profiles that allow managing these objects in order to maximize the results to be produced. Now, in the era of virtual communication, this is the core of virtual or mixed marketing in order to take advantage of the virtual media and at the same time use the necessary traditional tools in order to integrate the marketing in a meaningful way. We invite you to access the documents that are available on object-driven marketing, which will give you the generic idea of what this is about. Thank you.